NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
Controversy in a seemingly quiet community. Signs that read "Racism lives here" are turning up outside some homes in Coronado. Put there by somebody. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen.
It was sad, that anybody would think that about us, first of all, just because of the flag we have, and because that's just not us.
Coronado couple Ken and Beth Slaney woke up to these signs posted in their front yard. It reads "Racism lives here" with the president's slogan, "Make America Great Again." The couple says they didn't put them there, but believes they were targeted simply because of their Trump flag hanging outside their home supporting re-election. The Slaneys weren't the only people in Coronado who woke up to find these signs. At least 2 other people reported it to police, something these longtime Coronado residents find really hard to grasp.
I was shocked and I was sad. I felt really bad that people go to these extremes to try to get their message across.
We've been here 52 years, and I've never seen anything like this before.
Coronado police say what happened to this couple was not a crime, but they are still investigating who may have posted the signs. Okay, so here we are, 6 days away from Election Day, and San Diego County has already surpassed the number of early voters that voted by mail in the last presidential election. Currently, more than 875,000 people have cast their ballot. Registrar of Voters predicts that number to reach 1 million just by the end of this week.
I usually wait until Election Day, but this time I thought I have to make sure I get in there and get my vote in.
I vote every year. I've been voting since I was 18. It was something my dad instilled in me, and so I did. My daughter, she voted for the first time last year.
So if you would like, you can drop off your ballot between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. through Monday at official ballot drop-off locations around the county. And on Election Day, you can still drop off your ballot between 7 in the morning until 8 p.m. The CDC is sharing steps that you can take to make sure you cast your ballot safely. If you're going in person, the CDC says to make sure you are wearing your mask when you arrive at a polling location. Please wash your hands or use hand sanitizer before entering and also leaving the location. Voters are also advised to bring your own supplies, stuff like a black pen and a registration form. And finally, if there is a line, make sure you stay at least 6 feet away from other people. Well, just 1 week after reopening, Mission Vista High School in Oceanside will shut its doors and go back to remote learning. This after 2 more students tested positive for COVID-19. It's news the president of the Teachers Union is not surprised by. Carrie Avila says teachers tried to sound the alarm before.
The way that they marched forward, when there were other ways to make social distancing happen, was reckless. And now what we said has happened is come to pass.
At a special Vista Unified Board meeting last night, members unanimously approved new criteria for handling cases on campus. Middle school and high school campus will now have to close if 2 or more students or staff members test positive. It's not the only case within the Vista Unified School District. 2 elementary schools, a middle school and a continuation school, each have 1 positive case. No word yet if those schools will close. And Vista is not the only local school district with coronavirus cases. The Cajon Valley Union School District has had 20. Poway Unified has had 10 cases, and we also found cases in Encinitas, Del Mar, and Santee. This list just includes the districts that are posting case numbers online. If you're wondering why schools in these districts are not closing, state guidelines say school closures, quote, may be appropriate when there are multiple cases and multiple cohorts at a school, or when at least 5% of the teachers, students, or staff test positive within a 14-day period. The warming trend continues, leading up to a hotter Halloween weekend. Here's Dagmar with your First Alert weather.
Your Thursday will be beautiful. You'll start to continue to feel this warm up. So a little bit more of that, less like fall, a little bit more like summer, or at the very least early fall. Still feeling temperatures in the coast along that mid-70 mark. Still fairly dry out there, so please keep that in mind. Inland valleys are back into the low 80s. Mountains are still at the mid-60s, so it's still beautiful out there at elevation. And the deserts, you're still looking comfortable at about that low to the mid and upper 80 mark. So very comfortable out there for now. We're going to start to feel these temperatures rise as we head towards the weekend. Again, for now, enjoy what will be another beautiful Thursday here in October.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE.
Bill Howe is a family-run company that is as diverse as their services, promotes employees from within, and gives back generously to the San Diego community.
I am Bill Howe.
I am Bill Howe.
We are Bill Howe. We are Bill Howe. Because we know how.
Okay, Halloween is just a few days away and people are coming up with all kinds of unique ways to celebrate while still keeping their distance. Okay, what's that all about? We've seen people making candy slides, but what about a candy zip line? Health experts say ideas like this are perfect for staying safe, yet still having fun.
I don't think Halloween is going to look the same as it has in years past, but I don't think the pandemic is a reason to give up on Halloween.
Look at that yard. All right, building a zip line like that may not be for everybody. Instead, you can try leaving individually wrapped bags lined up at the edge of the driveway. It'd be a weird Halloween, right? But look at this crazy year. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in. Be safe. I'm Mark Mullen. Have a good night.